Have you ever wondered just how much you would really need to spend to experience everything Black Ops 6 has to offer since its launch? With a plethora of new bundles, event passes, and different tiers of battle passes seemingly being added with every season of Call of Duty, it's no secret that Microsoft and Activision have put a heavy focus on monetization over everything else. Hell, as it stands right now, we're only halfway through the life cycle of Black Ops 6, and the monetization has never been worse. Now, whether or not you see this as a good thing or a bad thing in this case is completely irrelevant. Hey, my name's Devexen, and I'm here to answer the question many in the Call of Duty community have been asking themselves for a while now. In the age of over-monetized Call of Duty, what exactly is the true cost of Black Ops 6? Now, of course, it should be noted that this is a purely hypothetical scenario where we'll be diving deep into how much Black Ops 6 would cost if someone were to purchase everything that's available. I understand that this does not reflect the average experience for most consumers, and I'm fully aware that nobody watching this video will realistically come close to spending the ridiculous amount of money needed to unlock 100% of the content the game has to offer. With that being said, to answer the big question in this hypothetical scenario, we're going to need to establish some ground rules for what we'll be counting. For starters, we will break down the total cost into two tiers. The first tier being the total cost of every cosmetic bundle in the game, plus the standard 1100 COD point battle pass along with the base game. The second tier will include the Vault edition of the game, every cosmetic bundle, plus the premium Black Cell battle pass for every season, along with the premium event tracks for the Squid Games event and the very recent High Art event. Also, for the sake of tier 2, I will be deducting COD points received for purchasing Black Cell from the COD point total of all these cosmetic bundles, since COD points can be used to purchase bundles in the in-game store. All of my calculations will be done in USD to simplify the process. Alright, so now that we have our methodology locked in, it's time to confront the sheer volume of purchasable content in Black Ops 6. Just so we are clear, as of Season 3, the game contains a massive 107 operator skin bundles, 17 different gun blueprint bundles, 3 separate $30 USD Black Cell Battle Pass upgrades, and 3 premium event tracks being the High Art event, the TMNT event, and the Squid Games event. With that being said, now is a perfect time to address our tier 1 cost breakdown. As stated earlier, this includes every bundle and blueprint in the game, the base battle pass once over, since you earn 1100 COD points, thus allowing you to purchase future battle passes with the COD points earned throughout the pass in the first season. And for the sake of this tier, we will not be including the paid progression paths for the 3 aforementioned events. Lastly, this tier will only include the price of the base game itself with no Vault Edition purchase. Now, this is where things get interesting to say the least. Firstly, we have to include the base game, which costs $70. I thought about including Game Pass as a cheaper alternative. However, if you play the game for the whole life cycle, it actually ends up being more expensive than purchasing the game itself, but I digress. I also had to calculate the total price of the 107 available bundles and 17 blueprints, which was a daunting task to say the least. Luckily, I found a database over at codmwstore.com that lists every bundle for Black Ops 6 along with the price associated with said bundles. Once my calculations were done, I landed at 230,300 COD points total for the operator bundles, with an additional 22,800 COD points for all available blueprints. This brings our grand total to a staggering 253,100 COD points total for every bundle and blueprint currently available in Season 3 of Black Ops 6. This total rises to 254,200 when you add in the initial Battle Pass purchase. Alright, so now that we have the COD point total itself, I enlisted the help of AI's Google Gemini to help me convert the COD point total to a USD value, and believe me when I tell you, the final total is obnoxiously expensive. Let's now take the time to break down the calculation that Gemini provided me. To get to the 254,200 COD point total threshold we would need for tier 1, we would need to purchase 19 10,000 plus 3,000 bonus COD point bundles and 3 2,000 plus 400 bonus COD point bundles. This would bring our total to, and you're not gonna believe this, $1,959.78 USD, halfway through the life cycle of Black Ops 6. But what's even more shocking is the fact that this figure doesn't even include the base game or the bundles that have a real dollar value attached to them. If we wanted to get a grand total for everything in tier 1, we would need to add $45 additional for the 3 bundles that cost actual money, $70 for the base game, and this would bring our total to $2,074.78 before taxes. Crazy to think this is only the first tier here in the cost breakdown. Now let's move on to the moment I'm sure you've all been patiently waiting for, let's get to the Tier 2 breakdown. To reiterate, this includes Black Cell and the Vault Edition of the game, along with the premium event tracks. So we have the Vault Edition at 100 USD before taxes. And it should also be noted, included in the Vault Edition is Black Cell for 1 season. So in my calculations, I'll be deducting 1 season worth of Black Cell. That still leaves us with 2 Black Cell purchases at $30 a piece, totaling out to $60 USD. Also included in my calculations will be the figure of 254,200 COD point total for all of the bundles. However, in Black Cell, you receive 1,100 COD points instantly, so I'll be deducting 3,300 COD points from the total for the sake of transparency. This brings our total to 250,900 COD points, and in USD, this value would come out to $1,934.77 USD. This would include purchasing 19 10,000 COD point bundles, 1 2,000 COD point bundle, and finally 3 500 COD point bundles. Once again, if we add the $45 skins to the equation, plus the Vault Edition and 2 seasons worth of Black Cell, we get an additional $205 USD. Lastly, for Tier 2, we have the premium event tracks, which are the same price as the standard battle pass at 1,100 COD points. I'm going to assume that Black Cell owners would probably use their 1,100 COD points, or $10 USD equivalent worth of COD points, that they got from the pass to buy these premium tracks. However, we're only in Season 3, so perhaps they spend those points on more cosmetics that are added to the shop later on. For the sake of argument, I'll be including the premium passes in Tier 2. With 3 premium event tracks so far, we're looking at another 3,300 COD points, or just shy of $30 at $28.96 USD. This is achieved by purchasing 1 2,000 COD point plus the 400 bonus bundle, 1 500 COD point bundle, and finally 2 200 COD point bundles. If we were to add that to the $205 USD we already have from the Vault Edition and 2 seasons worth of Black Cell, plus the 1,934.77 USD bundle total, we reach a grand total of, wait for it, $2,168.73 to own everything in the game up to date as of Season 3 of Black Ops 6. Crazy, isn't it? Well, there you have it. We set out on a journey to uncover the true cost of Black Ops 6, and I think it's safe to say the final tally is eye-opening, to say the least. It really makes you think, where do Activision and Microsoft's priorities really lie? Are they trying to make an enjoyable experience for the COD community, or are they trying to milk every last dollar out of their loyal fan base until COD finally meets its untimely demise? I said this at the beginning of the video, and I'll state it again just for clarification. I understand this dollar value doesn't reflect the average player. However, it does paint a very grim picture for a series that was once known for creating quality games that were fun to play and not just soulless money pits. This concludes today's video. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. Do not forget to like the video, give it a share if you enjoyed, and most importantly, subscribe for future videos like this, as I plan to make more of these in the future, more specifically for Black Ops 6 at the end of its life cycle, and for Warzone as a whole. My name's Dev, aka The Unknown Variable here, signing off, and I'll catch everybody in the next one. Peace.